So revise concept on decimal, revise concept on area and parameters. Okay, let's look at our first question. Mother used 9.6 kg of flour to bake 8 cakes. An equal amount of flour was used for each cake. How much flour did she use for 5 cakes? So 8 cakes, she used 9.6 kg. So 1 cake, she used 1.2 kg. Right? So 5 cakes, she will use 1.2 times 5. That gives us 6 kg. Okay, easy? Okay, the second question I'll let you try. 4 boxes of chocolate nuggets cost $197. So 4 boxes cost $197. One box is $49.25. So can you try and work out what is the answer for 9 identical box? 49 times 9. Okay. Just 49 times 9. What do we get? 443.25. Okay, remember this is money. So money, always remember to write your dollar sign. If not, you will minus 1 mark. Or half mark, I think. Half mark. Alright, half mark. Very painful. This half mark. Because you tried so hard to get the answer, right? And then eventually they minus mark. Okay, it's not 197 times 3 because we already found one chocolate. One chocolate is $49.25. You want to times 3. Oh, I see. But you times 3, you will get 4, 8, 12 boxes. You're not getting 3 boxes, so you cannot times 3. Okay, Lloyd, remember your dollar sign. Okay. And then, yeah. Paige, next time remember your dollar sign because I didn't wait for you to write your ANS. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's move on. Tom went shopping with $100. He bought 3 identical shirts and spent the remaining money on 2 identical pair of jeans. Each pair of jeans cost $21.65. These are very basic questions. The only difference is there's decimal point. So because there's decimal point, it looks like a harder questions, but it's not. It's the same. Okay, let me explain again. So let's look at it. He went shopping with $100. Okay, so she bought 3 identical shirts and spent the remaining on 2 identical jeans. So we know that one pair of jeans is $21.65. So we're going to find the cost of 2 jeans, which is $21.65 times 2. So we got $43.30. And we're going to minus, right? Then we'll be able to find 1 shirt. Okay, you want to try again? We now need to find the price of 3 shirts. We need to find the price of 3 shirts. Can you see this 2 is $43.30. So now, yes, we find this 3 shirt first. Then after that, we divide by 2. Divide by 3. Yes. So we minus, we got $56.70. And then our final answer is $18.90. Okay. Yep. You need to have 2 decimal points for money. Okay. It's very painful. If let's say they minus 1 mark for this. They will minus mark for this. Money is always 2 decimal place. Okay. Money is always 2 decimal place. So please, what I mean by painful means you see sometimes you get 84 and then 1 more mark for 85 and then your mom was like, why didn't you get? Revise on concept on decimal. Continue. Madam Sim went to the market with $50. She bought a chicken for $5.50 and a duck for $7.60. She spent the remaining money on 3 lobster. Yummy. The cost of all lobsters was the same. What was the price of each lobster? So let's look at it. Okay, chicken is $5.50 and duck is $7.60. So she brought altogether on these 2, she spent $13.10. Okay, and she bought $50 to the market. So she'll be left with $36.90. Right? So how much is 1 lobster? Divide by 3. $12.30. Not possible, right? Lobster is very expensive. It cannot be $12.30. But anyway, maybe it's tiny lobster. Okay? Okay, let's move on. A tennis racket and 3 tubes of tennis ball cost $299.90. Okay, racket costs $283.70. Okay. First, you find, this is quite tricky, yeah. First, you must understand that one tube has 4 tennis balls. One tube has 4 tennis balls. Okay, so now there's 3 tubes. So we find one tube. So one tube is actually $299 minus $283.70 equals to $16.20. Then there is 3 tubes. So now we find one tube. Then after that we find one ball. Okay, would you like to try? So see what happened, huh? So the 3 tubes of tennis ball is $16.20. So one tube is $5.40. You divide by 3. And then 4 tubes. Because one tube there's 4 tennis balls. So you divide by 4 again. So for those that do not know how to do division, let me just quickly show you. The division is the same. You just need to divide by 4. So 1 times 4 equals to 4 minus 1. Bring down 4 equals to 14. Decimal point must always be on the straight line. So 3 times 4 equals to 12 minus 20. Bring down the 0, 5. Okay? 5 times 20 equals to 20. Answer $1.35. Okay? Steve bought 5 pens and 4 files. Each pen cost $2.15. This is called a stacking method. We can draw model using the stacking method. And then files, we have 4 files. Files is $1.05 more. Okay? So it's $1.05 more. So this is how we look like, how we solve. How much did he pay for all this item? So we can use $2.15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $2.15 times 9 first, we get $19.35. Then we're going to use $1.05 times 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we get $4.20. Okay, then we add them up, we'll get the answer. Okay, remember addition, subtraction, decimal point must always be on a straight line. So 2.15 times 9, in case 45, 1 times 9, 9, 10, 13. Decimal place is here. 2 times 9, 18 plus 1, 19. That's how we got $19.35. So when we add $19.35, remember decimal point must always be on a straight line. Okay, that means it must be here. The decimal point is here. Okay. So 9 plus 13, $23.55. Okay. More questions on decimal. This one I'll let you try, okay? The total mass of a mouse, a kitten, and a puppy is 6.9 kg. The puppy is 4 times as heavy as a kitten. Wow, why was such a heavy puppy? Puppy is also very small, you know, even though like the golden retriever, right? Even golden retriever puppy is small. Within a few months, it will suddenly grow so big. Bigger than you. So scary, right? Okay. So kitten is, puppy is 4 times. Okay, we can do stacking method or we can do side by side. And then a mouse. Mouse is 0.3 kg heavier. The kitten is heavier than a mouse. So it's easier to draw mouse on top. Okay, next to kitten. So we can compare. Okay, 0.3. So all together is 6.9 kg. We're going to find the mass of the puppy. Okay, puppy is 4 units. In that case, puppy is 4 units. So this kitten is 1 unit. Puppy is actually 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. That is 1 puppy. So it's right. You add 6.9 with 0.3. But is there another method? Would you do another method or would you do like what Daniel did? Plus. Who will do another method? Who will not do the plus method? Anybody? Add. Why do we want to add? Because I want to make the mouse the same mass as the kitten. I want to make all the units the same because now the odd one out is the mouse. So by adding 0.3, I'll make the mouse, I'll pretend that there is no mouse. I'll pretend that there's one more kitten. That will be easier. Okay? So with that, I will get 7.2 kg, and 7.2 kg would be my 6 units altogether. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units altogether. Okay, so I find 1 unit. I find 1 unit. So I divided by 6. Then I have to multiply by 4 because one puppy is 4 units. Okay, would you like to try? First step, we divide by 6. That will only give you 1 unit. That doesn't give you the mass of the puppy because the mass of the puppy is 4 units. So you need to times 4 to get 4.8 kg. Okay. Which one is the smallest? Okay, that's your question now. Which one is the smallest? The answer is 3.06 and 3.028 have 0 in the 10th place. Okay, so we always compare first number from left to right. Okay, 3.028 is smallest. Digit 2 is smaller than 6. Okay, that's the reason why. Okay, let me repeat again. First, we compare the whole numbers. All the whole numbers is 3, right? So let's compare the second number. Second number, this is 0, this is 1, this is 0, this is 2. So this 2 is definitely not the answer. Okay, so now we are only comparing with A or C. So now let's look at the third number. This one is 6, this one is 2. Of course, 2 is smallest. So answer is C. 2 is smallest. Okay, let's change this to a decimal. Remember how to change decimal? Our denominator has to become 100. Alright, our denominator has to become 100. So 20 times what equals to 100? Okay, so first, how do we change to decimal? 7 over 20 times 5 to the numerator times 5 to the denominator. We got 35 over 100. But the whole number is still there. So it's all 5 point something. So it's 5.35. Okay, answer is D. One more MCQ. Round off. Round off is very common questions. Actually, we start learning rounding off since P3. But we round off whole numbers. But the rule is the same. The rule is exactly the same. Okay. So round off to the 1 decimal place. To round off to the 1 decimal place or the nearest 10. That means which number is in the nearest 10. We got to look at the number in the hundredths place. So 2 is the number in the 100th place. If it's less than 5, we do not have to add 1 to the number on the 10th place, which is 5. So we still remain as 5. So it's 315.5. Answer is B.